Hello, and thank you for stopping by. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when new videos arrive. I want to talk to you about the recount for the elections. And the last couple of days, I have hardly found any information that shows me anything. It's almost as if the internet became a ghost town when it came to the recounts. Now, there's a lot of people that are saying one thing, and there's other people saying another, depending on if you're a Democrat or Republican. Now, Trump had already tainted this whole thing by saying before the election that the only way he could lose was if the election were rigged in Joe Biden's favor. If Trump had never said that, if Trump had never ever said that, and we had shown a little bit of irregularities within the voting, it would have been business as usual, because every election there is going to be some votes that don't get counted. There's going to be some votes that get misplaced, or a couple hundred here, maybe 200 there. That happens. I mean, because we're human, it is human to err. But here it's saying that Georgia County discovers uncounted ballots. This is the election updates. Now, I'm reading this from the Bloomberg website. Now, people are going to say this is fake news, but they are talking about votes that were found that belong to Donald Trump, although they do not believe there is enough votes to make a difference. They're still talking about it. It says here, Georgia County discovers uncounted ballots. President-elect Joe Biden's victory margin in Georgia tightened slightly Monday after the state discovered around 2,600 ballots went uncounted in a rural county. While the discovery in Floyd County will bolster President Donald Trump's tally by about 800 votes, it's unlikely to change the state's overall results significantly, said Gabriel Sterling, Georgia's voting system implementation manager. Georgia Sterling. Biden's margin over Trump will fall to about 13,300 votes from 14,100. So he's still going to win, but his margins is going to be a little bit less. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I want Joe Biden to win, only because I don't believe that Donald Trump really wanted to be president. And I believe that he is not fit to be president. He does not hold the office of president to high esteem. He doesn't show reverence or respect to the office of the president. And for that, I think he needs to not be president anymore. That's just me personally. I'm not telling you that that's what's going on. That's just how I see it. Now here, it says here, the gaffe could worsen an already tense situation in the state, which is conducting a hand recount of the November 3rd vote, with the Trump campaign, which the Trump campaign alleges was marred by fraud. As of Monday, Georgia had recounted about 4.3 million of the 5 million ballots cast, Sterling said. It was during this audit process that election workers discovered the uncounted ballots in Floyd County, a Republican learning community in northwest Georgia. A Republican leaning, it's a leaning community in northwest Georgia. Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger suggested that Floyd County's elections chief should resign over the error. Sterling said, "Nothing is making us see any substantive change in the outcome," Sterling, a Republican, said during a video conference with journalists Monday. Yet there is no explanation as to why you couldn't upload those numbers. So accidents will happen, and sometimes accidents are just accidents. And sometimes accidents are accidentally on purpose, kind of. Rassenberger, also a Republican, tested negative for COVID-19, but has remained in quarantine in recent days after his wife tested positive. His office has insisted that the state's election results are accurate despite repeated allegations from the president and his allies, which last week included a call from Georgia's incumbent U.S. Senator Dave Perdue and Kelly Loeffler that Ratzenberger should resign. Both senators are run-off races with Democrat opponents for Senate set for January 5th. Then you've got the Wisconsin recount, which could cost $8 million to do that. And before they do the recount and take this thing to court, the Democrats have to be willing to pay for that. New York is still counting ballots as we speak. Trump National Security Chief pledged professional transition. As Trump continues to refuse to concede he lost the election, his national security advisor Robert O'Brien said there will be a professional transition at some point. My question is that if Joe Biden really did win this, and I believe that he did, but if he really did win this, eventually he's got to be allowed into the White House so we can do a transition and get his people to work on making it a smooth Trump to Biden transition. But if Trump gets his way, he may hijack this whole thing and it'll be very difficult to get him out. So that's how that is going, and I'll let you know when I find out more. But in my humble opinion, which my opinion may not mean very much, but in my humble opinion, I believe that no matter how much extra votes that Donald Trump gets, it's not going to change the outcome of who is actually declared president. No matter what Trump says, no matter how much he whines and cries, no matter how many lies he brings into the fold, no matter how much of those conspiracies that he believes, such as the that computer system that's supposed to have been over in Germany, Dominion, the Dominion computer system that's over in Germany, or Barcelona, Spain, that's supposed to have had records of the machines screwing up, and when you hit Trump, it actually switches you to Biden. It's almost like this. This is Trump, this is Biden, and when you go to hit Trump, it's like switches all of a sudden. So really, right as you're about to hit Trump, it switches to Biden, and Trump is way over here instead of being back where it's supposed to be. It's like, okay, and it's supposed to have been so quick that you didn't even notice it happened. So anyway, I'm going to let you go on that note. I just wanted to let you know that it's kind of a ghost town for finding new information. Now, the last couple of days, I have talked to a few people that have commented on my videos, and they have brought up some things that I have looked into, and so far, the stuff that they have brought up is just well-wishing tweets that are conspiracies that are unfounded. But my question is, how do you know what is true and what is not true? Is it only true if you like it? Sometimes the truth hurts. You ever heard that saying? The truth hurts? Sometimes the truth may not be what you want to hear. I mean, I don't like people to tell me I'm overweight. I like to think I'm 21 and looks like Jerry Seinfeld like I used to. But facts are facts. I don't like them, but truth is truth. And although I don't look very big on film, I weigh about 300. So I'm up there. And, you know, the truth hurts. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. If you have a comment, please put it down here. Also remember that I have turned off the likes and the dislikes. If you don't like my video, you don't have to explain why. I would appreciate it if you would. But all you need to do, if you dislike my video, put in a comment, just say dislike, and that's it. I'll say thank you for replying to my video, and that's it. I won't argue with you or nothing, because it's all about learning and making America and the world a much better place that we all live in. So that way our day can be much better, because everybody else's day is better. So if you like my videos, put a comment down there and say I like it. If you don't like it, put a comment, say I don't like it. Also, if you want to subscribe to my videos, please hit the subscribe button right down here. And if you have an idea for a video that I can do, please put it in a comment right down here. I'll let you go on that note. Remember to make tomorrow better than yesterday by doing the very best we can today. Have a good day, America, and all points beyond.